So today we are going to see some terms. Okay, so we'll see some terms here. Now what these terms are related to that you will know in our PPT. Okay, so let's open it and give it a big applause. Welcome it, please welcome it. Okay, so here is our first slide. Here you can see that it's a bit pinkish with all the flowers. So can you understand? Let's see. We are going to learn the botanical terms. Which is first for us? Who is coming first? Let's see. Who is estivation? What is estivation? The mode of arrangement of whorls of a flower, especially the sepals and the petals, in relation to one another in a bud is termed as estivation. Okay. Now estivation is mainly of four types. What are they? There are more other types also, but mainly four types. First one is open. Margins are sufficiently apart from each other, as in mustard. Very nice of it. Okay. Velvet. Margins are close to each other and simply touch each other, as in calotropis. Very nice. For the third one, O is twisted. One margin overlaps the adjacent margin regularly, as in okra. Okay. Imbricate. Irregular overlapping, as in gulmohar. And last, we have the vexillary or papilionaceous. It is also a type of imbricate estivation known as descending imbricate estivation. Posterior petals overlaps the two lateral petals, the latter overlaps the two anterior petals, as in P. Now you see, here you can see four terms are there: open, velvet, twisted or contracted, imbricate, and vexillary or papilionaceous. Now you may be thinking that why have I written here four? This open and velvet are 99% the same. Okay, because see the difference between the open and velvet, only one difference is there. In open estivation, margins are sufficiently apart from each other, and in velvet they simply touch each other. But in both these cases, the similarity is that both are together, they are not overlapping each other, they are the simple arrangement. Okay, mainly four types, so you don't consider the open, but here I have given you for the reference so that you can understand the difference. So open, velvet, twisted or contracted, imbricate, vexillary or papilionaceous. However, five types. Let's take it as five types. Now let's see the examples. See here, we have velvet or open. See, I have told you, no, velvet or open are having the same structure. This is known as the estivation structure. Okay, estivation diagram. Then we have the twisted, imbricate, vexillary. This queen sorry quincuntial is the part of imbricate only. Okay, quincuntial is the part of imbricate only. First we are having the mustard, which is the open one. Second we'll have the calotropis, which is the velvet. Third is the okra, which is twisted. This is gulmohar, which is the imbricate one, and the Aparajita. That's also belong to the papilionaceous family. That is the P family, which is vexillary. Next term is very important. Let's see who is coming. Oh, it's cauliflowery. Do you know what this cauliflowery means? Cauliflower. Okay, something related to cauliflower. No, it is not. Then, do you mean it is related to something else? Yeah, it is. Indeed, it is. But what? Do you want to know it? It's cauliflower only. No, it's not cauliflower. It's Brasilla oleracea. But that's the technical for cauliflower only. Let's see what's there for us. Let's see the structure first. Let's see the structure first. So here you are provided with four pictures. You tell me what is the common thing, common characteristic, common feature between these four. I will tell the name also. jackfruit, cocoa, papaya, and coffee. These are four examples given here, but what is the common thing between them? Can you guess it? So let's see. Is the botanical term referring to the plants? Sorry, to the plants that flower and fruit from the main stem or woody stem rather than from the new shoots. See, in all these cases, see, they are flowering from this woody stem jackfruit. Here also they are flowering from the woody stem. Here is from the not the woody stem, but yeah, from the green stem. Here also it is from the stem. It's not having any particular what you can say a particular terminal end at a flower, or it is flowering from a point. No, it is directly flowering from this stem. Okay, this can allow. Now, what is the advantage of cauliflowering? This can allow trees to pollinate or have their seeds dispersed by animals that climb on trunks and stubby limbs to feed on the nectar and fruits. So, if an animal is going over it, so pollination will be done and seed also will be dispersed. This condition, which condition? This condition of flowering and fruiting from the main stem or the woody stem, rather from the new growths and shoots. So rather than means mostly from the new growth and shoots is known as cauliflower's condition. What's there for us next? Oh, it's phyllotaxy. Do you know what phyllotaxy is? No? Let's see. It's the arrangement of leaves on stems or on an axis. Okay, three types. What are they? Oh, alternate or spiral. One leaf is present at a single node. Leaves arrange alternatively with each other succeeding stem node, and attached leaf is rotated something else rotated slightly from the nodes below and above it, as in hibiscus and must. Very nice, you have told it. Understand what it is saying. One leaf is present at a single node. How it is? Take this one as the node, but take this one as the axis. Okay, I am just drawing it. Don't judge it, okay? Don't judge my drawing, please. Suppose this is our axis. So one leaf is here, another leaf is here. Alternate, you can see alternate here, like alternate angles they are forming. One leaf is here, so other one is here. Okay, so like this is the alternate of the spiral one. This is what it they are meant. It is meant here. Okay. Okay, fine. Now the next one is opposite. A pair of leaves arise at each node opposite to each other. How is it then? Okay, suppose here one leaf is there. Oh, sorry, so another one is just opposite to each other, opposite to it. Opposite to it. Okay, another one is here, another one is here. Like this is the picture of opposite. Now opposite, only this much you think, okay, it's just one line and say, no, it is not. Don't think that I am going to leave you in this manner. Let's see, it is having two types. First one is decussate. A pair of leaves at one node stands at right angle to each other. Okay, to the next upper or lower pair. Okay, as in Calotropis and Ginea. Next one is superposed. That is the pair of leaves arranged in succession are in the same direction. That is, two opposite leaves at a node lie exactly above those at the lower node, as in guava, jamun leaf, and neem and marigold. and the last one is the old one. More than 3 leaves develop at the nose and form a whole of leaves as in idiom. So this is the full structure. You can see this the, all the three types are given here along with their subdivisions. Okay, this is the phyllotaxy. Let's see the diagrams. The phyllotaxy you have seen alternate. This is superpose opposite, then desiccate, old and spiral. So alternate and spiral is the same thing I have already told you. Okay, it's from the viewpoint. Okay, you may see this from the viewpoint. So alternate spiral is 99% same as we have seen in the case of the aspiration open and the velvet one. So let's see. This is the alternate one. Here you can see this is a superpose opposite, then desiccate opposite, then it's the old. So hibiscus is having alternate one. So you can see it will have alternate. So here one will be there, the next one will be in this case. See, here one is there, so next one is here. Alternate it is superposed opposite. What we have seen in the superposed opposite, oh sorry, what we have seen in the superposed opposite. Let's see, what have we seen in superposed opposite? The pair of leaves arranged in succession are in the same direction, that is two opposite leaves at a node lie exactly above those at the lower node. Okay, okay, fine, fine. So see, these all are opposite, just opposite to each other. Let me change the in color. See, this portion is opposite to each other. So with this only it is above it only. There is no other distinction. See, like this. One leaf is here, so another leaf is here, so another leaf is here. Like this it is. But if you talk about calotropis, that is the desiccate. Okay, if you talk about the desiccate one, so it's very much not complicated at all, but understanding. So let's see. See the desiccate one. Here it is like this, so here it is like this. Means it is like this. If you are having like this, so another one be in this side and one that side. Again like this, so one this side and that side. Means they are right angle to each other. You have seen, no, in this slide. This slide you have seen. So for desiccate you have seen that they are right angle to each other. So they are right angle to each other. You got the pictures, and this one you can understand. From the same part there are many leaves growing. So this is the spiral one. Sorry, old one. Very sorry. So from the same part, from the same node, basically the leaves are coming. They are growing from the same node. Okay, let's go to the next part. What's there for us? Oh, it's inflorescence. Inflorescence. What is it? The arrangement of cluster of flowers on a floral axis. The arrangement of a cluster of flowers on a floral axis is known as the inflorescence. So there we have learned the arrangement of leaves. Here the arrangement of cluster of flowers. It is also mainly of two types. It is having further subdivisions. It is having, but the first one is racemose one. In racemose you can see the flowers branch laterally on the floral axis, so they are lateral to the floral axis. The next thing is that the axis keeps on growing and the flowers develop in an acropetal manner, as in maize, mustard, etc. Okay, we can see it in maize, mustard, etc. We can see. Now, what does this mean? That the floral axis keeps on growing. Okay, it is growing, understood. But what does acropetal manner means? Acropetal means old flowers are at the base and new flowers are at the axis. Okay, old flowers at the base and new flowers at the axis. Means the flowers which are suppose which are bloomed yesterday are at the base and the new flowers will be just above it. Means new flowers are on the top and old flowers at the base level. We have the cymose, the second one. In cymose you can see the flower is having a terminating point. Okay, and is follow the basipetal manner as in hibiscus, jasmine, etc. Okay, now what this basipetal means? Old flowers at the axis, new flowers at the base. Old flowers are at the axis, means the flowers which have blown earlier are at the top, and new flowers will be growing from the bottom, from the base area. This doesn't mean that the flowers will grow all time at the base, but it is lower than the old flowers. So this is the full thing I have given you in a single slide. Now the thing comes, how you will understand or how you will uh, remember that which is having the acropetal one which is having the basipetal one. But if you are remembering that also, okay, the racemose, acropetal, thymos, basipetal, racemose, acropetal, thymos, basipetal. Okay, so you can see that AR BC. Okay, so basipetal, thymos, acropetal, racemose. Very nice. But I will remember that what is the characteristic of it. Okay, acropetal. One more thing I will tell you. Acropetal means A acropetal. Basipetal means U, like B. Okay, it's like B U. Okay, acropetal A, you can see here A like A, and here you can take it as U. But it's not the trick to understand. Let me tell you. I am having tricks. I know tricks. Okay, how will you remember it? So you have remembered. Suppose you have just learned by heart that for racemose it is acropetal, for thymos it is basipetal. Now how will you remember it? So for racemose, race. Suppose we are having the two group of people. Okay, one is old, one is new. The new generations will be running first, means they will be at the axis, fast at the axis, and old means they will be coming slowly, so they will be at the base. Okay, so what I have done is that I have considered this one as the floral axis. Okay, I have taken two floral axes. Let's take it. Suppose this is the starting point. Supposing this is the starting point, this is a base. Okay, this is a base, you can understand this is a starting point. So race, who will win the race if we talk about the younger generation and older generations? Old people and young people. So obviously young people will be more enthusiastic, they will be more energetic to win the race. So race, who will win? The younger flowers, and the old flowers will be at the base. And just the opposite will happen for Simons. Okay, just the opposite will happen for the Simons. Got my point? What I want to tell you. Okay, so this is how you can remember race. Okay, race, that means racemose, that means acropetal. Okay, that means acropetal means it is for the racemose. Okay, acropetal is for racemose, that means the younger flowers at the top, old flowers at the base. And opposite for cymos, that means in cymos are having basipetal, that means the newer flowers will be at the base and older flowers at the axis. Done. Now we'll see some pictures. Let's see. Okay, so what pictures we are having? First we are having the wheat, next we are having the harsinger, next we are having hibiscus, then nerium, mustard and cauliflower. Can you tell me what are the inflorescence seen here? Please, please tell me what are the inflorescence seen here. Can you? No. So let me tell you. Okay. See here. This is Simos. Resimus. It's Resimus. How can I tell that this is Resimus? Do I know? Or do I know it? Or we have remembered it? Just see the picture, you can understand. How you can understand? See, let's see that what the answer is. Oh, it's Resimus. How it is? Why? How? Before how comes why? How? কি করে? I'm sorry for talking Bengali, but yeah. How? Why? Okay. So it's the question. How will come to this answer? See. here are the bigger ones. You can see the bigger grains are here, the bigger grains are here, and small is going here. Okay, small now. See, at the end it is very small. So is the younger one, so you can understand. So is the younger one, is the highlighter. So here is the younger one, here is the old one. So erasing most. Got this point? Okay, nice. Next, Hersinger, what it is having? Simos. How Simos say? If you see these flowers, it's like this, okay? It's almost like this. So you will see that this flower is growing first, okay, followed by this one, and then this one. So what have I told? Let me erase it once and repeat the thing which what I had told normally. Let me repeat it. So here like this, okay. So you will see that this flower is growing first. This flower is growing first, followed by any of these two, okay, followed by these two. So it is growing fast. That means the older flowers at the axis, newer flowers at the bottom. That means cymose. Okay, that means cymose. Okay, let's see for hibiscus. It is also the cymose one. Okay, you can see that it is also the same thing. Now in hibiscus, so here you can see that it is happening at the tip point. There will be three buds will be there. From that, this one will be growing fast, followed by any of these two. Okay, means followed by these two. First this one, then these two will be green. In case of hibiscus, it's the same thing, but there is a little difference. What the difference is the axis. So here the flower has already grown. Again from here it will grow. Again from here the new flowers are going to grow. Okay, the thing is same. It's also cymogen because the older is at the top and the newer at the bottom. That is, it is also the cymose one. Done with the hibiscus. Not only you have studied also that hibiscus is the cymogen, but you have to understand. Suppose any flower is given, it may be a confusing, but you have to understand that whether it is cymose or racemose. Okay. The next thing is that we are going to talk about the next flower. That's the nerium oleander. Okay, that's the nerium oleander. Okay,